Joe, I appreciate that you are interrogating this in this rational way, which is it deserves to be interrogated in that rational way on some level. But because of course we should hold him to account. But there is, I think, part of the dark. He announced that these speeches are going to be dark, right? He's literally started a couple of them this weekend, I think, Lemire, where he said this is going to be a dark speech, and then he proceeds to uncork the series of these speeches. You put them all together. It requires no particularly sophisticated or subtle decoding to see what kind of the common through line in of all of these speeches, which they are just extraordinarily racist, and they're racist kind of top to bottom. And you just picked out a thing, Joe, that I think fits into that rubric. He says, Joe Biden was turned mentally impaired. But Kamala Harris was mentally impaired from birth. She also was, she had the racial makeup that she had since birth. And if you go through, that's kind of the difference between Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. One of them happens to be white, one of them happens to be black. And if you go through his comments about where the corruption is, every single place he names where terrible things are happening on racism, where things are being stolen, where is the crime the worst? Where is the election being stolen? Where are terrible things happening? But just by happenstance, they happen to be places like Philadelphia and Milwaukee and Cleveland, and every one of them a major urban center in America that's marked, especially in his base's mind, as being overrun by people of color. Of course, the Haitian immigrant thing has always been racist, but and blatantly, outrageously racist, and he continues to hold on to that despite all of the debunking of it and so on. And I raise this all just to say, some of us on this show, you, others, Mika, people at this table, worried or foresaw that when Kamala Harris became the nominee that we were likely to have, given Donald Trump's predilections, we were likely to have one of the most outrageously, nakedly racist campaigns in the history of the country. We've seen some of it so far, but I feel as though as we head into this last 5 weeks, the darkness that Trump speaks about in these speeches is also a way of talking about what is about to happen, which is about to be a brutal race-based assault on her supporters, that part of the Democratic Party, the important coalition of the Democratic Party. It has been building over these last few weeks as he has floundered, and his basest, most grotesque kind of impulses are coming to the surface as he sees this thing slipping away.
Yeah, he is ramping up the racism. It is clearly going to be big part of his closing argument in this campaign. Let's